the Nissan Silva S15. It's got everything you'd want from a 90s JDM sports car. Rear wheel drive, turbocharged, a manual 6-speed, and a design that has stood the test of time since it first came out in 1999. So it's aged well, apart from two things, the OEM wheels and the lights. Now my S15 didn't come with OEM wheels, and these don't look bad, but we will be getting new wheels soon. Today though, we will be tackling the lights, and not just the headlights, but also the taillights. And on top of that, also a third mod, which you'll be seeing at the end. So let's go grab the lights. When I met you, I just knew there was no looking back. Met her in the city, she was pretty cool too. Friend of a friend, so that's pretty good news. Homie spinning downtown, side dance. All right, here are the lights. You don't need an angle grinder for this. All right. Could you read that for me real quick?
S15.
Hey, I mean, you did get the first one. That's fair enough.
Compatible all the way up to the S289.
Ah, to the S289. Great car. Really great car. Ooh. Damn. Pretty cool. Nice. Yeah. Let's bring out the fold-out table real quick. Now that's a pro mechanic shop workbench right there. Yep.
They look great, man.
Yeah, look pretty cool, huh? Bum-ba-da-ba.
You got stickers in this one.
Ooh, that's
for all
sick.
3 of your S15s.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sick.
That's so clean, yeah.
Yeah, and then sequential turn signals. Hey, there we go.
Looks similar to the other one.
Alright, so the headlights will be harder to install. A buddy of mine was telling me we might even have to take off the front bumper. What I'm thinking is, we roll the car on some pieces of wood just so we lift it up a tiny bit, just to make our life easier as if we do end up having to take off the front bumper.
This way?
Something there, maybe?
Let's check the other ones, yeah?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Little update with the roommate Beamer situation.
Went from urine to cum.
Alright, so after looking at the new headlight, we did notice 2 mounting points right there, so that's what we're missing to get her off.
Fuck it. There's a right way to do it. Let's just do it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we can do it without taking off the front bumpers, so at least it turns out it's only 4 bolts. There we go. Oh man, hey, you don't get to keep that. Okay, cool. Now we gotta hold it while unplugging these super brittle plastic connectors. Nice.
I'm kind of amazed at how those came off.
Without breaking. Yeah, not bad, right? So there you go. The OEM, which doesn't look bad. I think the taillights is where it really makes a difference, but these look banging. No, it's, oh my god. All right. Nice. Keep these safe because we'll probably be selling them to help pay for these. All right, so we noticed this yellow guy wasn't plugged into the rest of the harness. Now, after taking a quick look, it does seem like you want 3 and 1 connected for sequential, and 3 is yellow, 1 is blue. So I guess that's these 2, but we're just going to plug it all in and find out.
Bingo.
Nice.
All right.
Nice. No?
Close, but no, actually. Yeah, I don't think so, dude.
So we were plugging everything in except for the one that has this little plastic piece on the side kind of preventing it from plugging in. We're gonna take a knife or something and cut this piece of plastic off so that it can slide in. But before we do that, we're just gonna check the voltage real quick to make sure this is what should be plugged into the headlight.
Just probed this guy, it shot to 12. So it's 100% the right voltage.
Yeah, we just gotta cut off that little
physically
piece.
Encourage it in there.
Yeah. Well, so much for being plug and play.
Plug,
Cut, and play. There we go. All right, headlights on. Hey.
Yeah.
And then, so the high beam is the inside one?
Yeah.
Now we'll do it on the other side, and then we'll move on to the taillights.
Yeah.
And then we still have another mod after that. Dude, imagine the hood drops.
Just drops on my elbow.
Breaks your arm in half. All right, we got the other side on. Let it rip. Damn, that is clean. There we go, cute little sequential. The other side. Nice. Oh, there we go. Nice. Ooh-wee. Now for the taillight. I'll pop this trunk. There's 1, 2. Oh, there's 4.
4, okay.
What? Is there more?
I don't know. It's not coming
Huh.
out.
Hey.
I just realized I was hitting the metal.
All right.
Just.
We have to reuse the grommet, basically, yeah. All right, so there's the OEM, and there's the 78 Works V3.
These are gonna look so nice.
Shut the fuck up.
I can't wait to see them turned on.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
So,
Screws.
what is this?
So that is if you want sequential taillights or not.
Oh.
Ooh, dude, come over here. Dude, how sick is that?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
No, that looks crazy. All right, bolts off on this one. Off she comes. Yeah. All right, lights on. Ooh, yo. Damn. And then this little part right here will be the reverse lights. All right, so this is from an Etsy store called Notions and Devotions, and they make all kinds of stuff. Let's see what we got. Yo. Oh, so this is for the handbrake.
Yep.
This is sick. So this will match the seats. This is the confetti design. This is so sick. And then on top of that, look at this guy, the shifter boot. Now we're running a little bit late on time, so we're gonna postpone this one for now, but let's put the shift boot on, because I cannot stand that anymore. We've done this part before when we did the stereo. Nice.
I guess what's good is that we can use this as a template. We'll know exactly where the holes go,
Yeah.
what size it should be, etc. There we go.
Nice. Nice. All right, and then I just got to put a little bracket in here to hold that all together. There you go, the confetti.
That's pretty good.
To match.
It matches so well.
The confetti. Headlights in, taillights in. Not too bad, right? Let's compare the before and after. Jesus fucking Christ. That machine just scared the shit out of me. I got company. All right, so here it is after only adjusting the height, so the tilt, and not the rotation. I have to figure out what tool I need to adjust the rotation, as it requires a Phillips head, and I have a Phillips head for this wrench, but it's just too long to fit in any of his gaps. What's good, what's good? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ooh. Not bad, huh?
That's cool lights.
And then look at the back too.
Yeah, this looks way nicer.
If you had to guess, like, what year would you say this car came out in?
I need to see the front. In the dark, with those lights. 2012.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
The designs aged so well. I also want to do one more test.
Yeah.
The seat test. Are these seats cloud compatible?
I'm basically the same height, so it isn't that.
Might be you're a little shorter than me.
Yeah. I can sit in a car.
The seat is all the way back, so.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Pretty comfy, right?
Yeah,
For a race seat.
I've been in a Recaro seat before. It feels a little bit like the Camaro seats, just a little bit tighter.
Full buckets are just too much, to drive every day. This is like comfy enough, but holds you in place. Yeah.
No issue.
So I also got a new stereo. Can you try to change the volume?
No, is there no? Where is? There's no buttons. Have you connected it to this one?
That's just the AC.
There's no buttons. Where's the buttons?
It doesn't have any.
And no.
No, press the red light. It doesn't work anymore. It should open.
It's broken. I broke it.
No. When I was drilling in the bracket, I think I broke the motor. It's supposed to flip out like some James Bond stuff,
Ooh.
So, yeah, I gotta get a new one now.
Got a new, completely new stereo.
And there's only like 2 on all of eBay.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Clad approved. So the visibility was already great with the OEM headlights, and honestly, it's not too different with the 78 Works. The beams on the 78 Works are more yellow than I would like, but we can always change the bulb down the line to one that has a more blue color temperature. I'm honestly so happy with how the S15 is coming together. I have a few more exterior changes I want to make, and then it'll be time to look into making her faster. Thanks again for joining me. In a week, I'll actually be going to Japan, and you can probably imagine what I have planned for when I get there. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go. That's it. That's all of them.